Yo, what's good? So I'm here with a bunch of my closest friends here at VCU, and we are going to give you some tips for freshmen because you guys are asking for it in the comments. And so, who wants to start us off?
We can just go ahead and introduce ourselves.
Oh yeah, that's right. Introduce yourself. Yeah, you're right. I forgot about that.
Okay, Amelia?
Yes.
Hey, I'm Amelia,
And you are?
a sophomore here at VCU.
And you study?
Yeah, come on.
Yeah, look at criminal justice with a concentration in forensic crimes investigation and a Spanish minor.
Okay.
Snap for her.
Right, okay.
You know what?
All right,
I'm
I'm Cece. I'm a sophomore. I'm an accounting and marketing major and a minor in Italian.
Hi, you guys. My name is Malik Terry. I'm a sophomore here at VCU, and I'm an applied mathematics major.
Oh. And for whatever reason, I thought she would also introduce herself.
I'll do it next time.
Hi, I'm Hala, and I'm a sophomore. Yeah, and I'm a business marketing major, and yeah.
A lot of editing.
Yeah.
Hi guys, I'm Anika. I'm a sophomore here at VCU. I am currently undecided, but I am on the path to be a mass communications major.
And most of you guys know I'm Stephanie, and I'm a sophomore, and I'm a biology major. But you don't know, last semester I now started minoring in general business.
All right, let's get this. Come on.
All right, so who wants to start? Anybody got like a tip off the top of their head?
One of my big tips is don't come here thinking that you know everything, because you don't. Be open to learning things. Everyone is different, you know. Just come here and want to learn everything you can.
Yeah, definitely be open. It's a very diverse community, and the more you allow yourself to become,
Be receptive.
yeah, exactly. Just open yourselves up and try new things and meet new people and experience things you might have never thought you would, and you'll have a great time.
Don't go overboard, though.
Yeah.
You gotta stay with your academics. Academics come first.
100%.
Okay?
Every
Yeah.
reason why you're here. Your
Yes.
parents are paying tuition.
Or you're
Don't
paying,
not-
whoever's paying, it's a lot of money to go to waste.
Exactly.
Don't party too hard. Please don't. And you will be dragged into the Richmond nightlife. There's a combination of VCU nightlife and Richmond, and it's overwhelming. What you don't want to do is be swept up in that because it will hurt you. It will hurt
But don't take that as never go out.
Yeah.
You can go out.
Have a good time.
Just make sure you keep it balanced.
Yeah.
Balance.
And
Okay.
time
Balance.
management
Yeah.
is your friend.
You know, that's your best friend.
Seriously.
That's your mom. That's your dad. That's your whole family.
That's your uncle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And going off of that, I'd say just know yourself. Get to know your some deep shit I would never say, but get to know yourself because realistically you'll say oh yeah, I need to be on top of my work, blah 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 blah. I don't need to party, but realistically you probably will be partying a lot. You might not be studying hard, so just know get to know yourself. Know that you can party, but you need to work.
If you're a procrastinator and you know you're one,
Yeah.
set up goals for you to reach each day,
realistic.
so you can at least not have to
Realistic.
write a whole paper and
And-
out before.
Piggybacking off the whole know yourself thing, know yourself and know what you're capable of.
Yeah.
Do not sign yourself up for 8 a.m. if you know you don't wake up till 12.
Yeah.
You gotta set yourself up for failure.
Piggybacking off of that, if you know you have an early morning class, please don't be that friend that's no, I can definitely go out till 3 o'clock in the morning and then wake up for my 8 a.m.
Yeah, I
promise
don't
you,
do that.
that hurts you in the long run. You need your sleep, your health is really important in your first
Oh
year.
my gosh.
And it's your first time being an adult, so you don't realize you gotta take care of yourself.
Yeah.
But you really you can't function on 4 hours. You can, but your body is
Some people can. I don't know how.
No, they're not functioning for real.
Honestly, my body has built made itself that 5 hours is plenty. If I sleep anything more than 5 hours, it drains me back to want to go back to bed. And that's why I always I don't do that.
Sleep now. Hit the gym. Okay, I know some of you. I'm definitely gonna hit the gym, bro. You probably won't, but at least do 30 minutes a day. Dedicate 30 minutes a day to at least go on a little walk or something.
Yeah, it doesn't have to be going
it's
to
actually
do
good for
something
you.
at home.
Yeah, my mom tells me all the
something.
time, she's older now, obviously, she's a mother. But she's like, she tells me all the time, she's like, Stephanie, like, you're young now, like, be as active and take care of your body as much as you can now, because when you get to my age, it's too late to do that.
Ask grandma. Ask grandma. If you don't take care of yourself, you're ran down.
And also, it's free, so like,
Technically,
technically you're paying for it, but it's a lot of stuff that you're paying for that you don't know about.
Yeah, exactly.
So yeah, definitely check your bill
It's
because
free for you, technically.
you'll find a lot of like things that they're charging you for that you would have never guessed. Like,
Yeah.
a fee just for being here.
Please don't be the cool freshman. Go to all the events. Learn all you can. Like when you get here, go take the library tour. Figure out what resources you can get. Literally learn about every place here, because I know it's stuff we still don't know about.
Like, honestly, I was about to pay about $24 for my calculator, and my math teacher was like, "You can rent one at the library
for $10. You can
I
have
was
a
like,
semester.
You can rent cameras. You can rent
Like
this
it
is what
This is on a tripod and a DSLR camera that's rented from the library. I have yet to purchase my own camera. Use your resources, bro. Like in your classes, when you're picking your classes, go to Rate My Professor. That Rate My Professor is the ultimate plug. And then ask people around, because they've a lot of people have taken
the Facebook page.
If you're struggling in class, go to SI sessions, go to marathon sessions, help yourself out.
Those sessions,
help yourself out. You can never just be like, oh, the teacher is just explaining it weird and I just don't get it. So
don't be
whatever, you need to help yourself, because if you don't help yourself, I promise you nobody will.
No, if you start off bad, it's even worse, because so they started first semester, they finished first semester with some real high GPAs. My GPA first semester, it was shameful, and then trying to bring that up, it was some classes I got D's in, and the way BCU is set up is you can do a historical retake, where you retake the class and the new grade you get will replace the old grade you got, and so that'll help your GPA. But I can't do that now, because then it'll put me behind track. So now I have to take summer classes. And what you want to start off good, okay? It's easier for you if you come in and know exactly what you need to do.
Exactly.
It's 20 times easier to drop your GPA than it is to bring it up.
You have to literally put your all into this. You need to be dedicated, bro. My dad is over here trying to get me to switch my major to nursing, and I don't know why. But I just told him that's not even an option for me, because I've had this dream for myself for basically as long as I've been alive. I've always known that I wanted to be a doctor, and it's he's just in case you finish your 4 years and you don't feel like going to medical school anymore. I'm there is no, I don't feel like it. That's not an option. I literally have this set goal for myself that there's literally no other road that that I can take. You can't even persuade me. Unless God picks me up and takes me somewhere else, I am right here, doing this for the long run. I'm in it. I don't care what happens. So, nobody's gonna get in my way. So you need to come here. Once you figure out what you want to do with your life, then you need to stick with that mindset and keep going. And because you need to be dedicated for this.
If you want to do art, do art. If you want to do math, do math. I know plenty of people who change their majors and have been happier doing that.
Yeah. Going off of that though, it's completely fine. She's very dedicated, she knows, but it's completely fine to not know.
Exactly.
I came in here, I was like, I'm gonna be a dentist. I'm still doing pre-dental, but it's completely fine to be okay. It's just I know that I definitely want a degree in something. I know what I want for myself in the future. Marketing is really what I want to do right now, but it's completely fine if you're unsure. Anika's undeclared, but she still has a goal in mind. It's completely fine. You don't have to have a dream since you were 5 that you want to. It's fine.
But you don't have to let go of that dream, because you can still take the classes. It just might not be what your degree is in. I am an art student at heart, but I didn't have enough confidence in my work and whatever, because this is a really nice art school. So I was like, oh, Anika, don't apply to the school. Don't get your portfolio together. Whatever, you'll figure it out. And so I wanted to do pre-med, but then I was like, girl, you only doing this for the money. Your heart isn't in it, so you're not gonna pay attention in class.
Honestly,
and do what you need to be doing. So figure out. And then I started creative advertising for mass communications, and I'm like, oh, I'm a people person and I love art. That's I could definitely do this. And taking the class, I know this is what I'm gonna do. So give it some time. Your first year, they're gonna give you a bunch of gen ed anyway.
So
Yeah.
And they do that so that you can kind of feel around really, because you'll get different experiences through different classes and meet different people who are like, oh, I'm taking this class, and it allows you more feedback
definitely.
to decide that if your major you're in is something you really do want.
For those who, like, if you're not an incoming freshman, like right now, like say you're in like 10th or 11th grade, please consider dual enrollment.
And
Don't consider it.
Or yes, like
everyone
do
types
it,
up
bruh.
AP, and it's not benefits you here like dual enrollment
We
does.
should talk about
Or
that.
Ivy.
Like-
Socially, if you think that like you might not fit in or like
Don't.
like bro, I'm telling you, like that's not a thing. Like you go to a solo fair and you're like, what the hell? Like I did not know there was a club for this or people who like this. Student organization and volunteer opportunities. Or students open, very open.
So like there's like literally hundreds of clubs here that you will find where you fit in. Like there's so many different kinds of people here. There's no reason for you to be like, oh, I don't think I can. And then the people here are so nice
Are
and
very
welcoming.
kind.
Like you could literally walk up to somebody and be like, "Hey, let's be friends," and they'll be like, "Yeah, what's your number? Like, let's do this."
It's not everybody's
Okay,
nice.
alright,
Some of them
That's
are really.
just how the world is. Not everybody's nice, but of course, like most of the people here, are really, it's a very liberal school. It's very open. There's not a lot of tension. I mean, it's okay. Yeah. Of course, when I say very liberal, it's also there's always the flip side. You cannot forget.
I'm speaking from the like language classes. They're very expensive. Like one textbook is like $200 something. So make sure you have something like saved up.
Yeah,
So
same thing with
Have something saved up before you come because all books are expensive.
yeah, it's that goes for pretty much every class. Because like one of my like econ books is like $185, and then the access code is another $100. So just be
I mean,
mindful of
there's no
that. Like
books
a lot of
in
people didn't tell me
You
that.
can rent them too, but they go quick.
But use your resources though, because you can find some books for like real cheap. Like I got a couple of my books for under $10.
eBay.
Also, the library will buy a couple copies of the textbooks, and you can go to the library and you can get them, and you can just sit there and do your homework there.
Or like
if you really like can't afford it. And talk to your professors. Most professors are very understanding. Like, and if you just don't have it, I mean, of course you're gonna have the ones who are like, I want this book by this time. If you can't have it, oh well. But there are some, like, I know my Italian professor even told us like the books are really expensive and we have to buy ours from Italy because that's the book he wants. So he's like, until you get it, I can photocopy and scan all the things for you guys until you're able to afford it and everything like that. So just talk to them; they're pretty understanding.
But I mean, also, if you really like that, like my brother, he's a very social person, like really social person. And I promise you, like throughout his college career, he maybe spent like $50 on books because this guy can literally just make best friends with the guy next to him, and he could be like, "Yeah, so let me just get your book, everybody."
Borrow it, then photocopy it, then you're done. Actually, if you photocopy it at the library, you spend money. So try to hit one of the dorms.
Basically.
And also, there are some like little like places you can like little shops and stuff too who might have like discounted like printing. So check around that too.
I like food.
My favorite. You will starve in college.
Y'all will be okay if y'all live in a freshman hall. You have to have over 200
If you live in a
swipes.
freshman,
Spend your swipes
Why?
at decent places.
My friend, she's vegan. She came in here with 150 swipes. We were also in the freshman dorm, so we didn't, need to have swipes. But homegirl like never ate. Like she literally has nowhere to eat because she can't swipe anywhere because she is vegan. So.
If you are vegan or vegetarian, or if you're just trying to find a healthier options on campus, pay attention during welcome week. There are host events where you can go and they'll actually show you and talk to you about the options on campus that allow you to make those healthy decisions and the eating habits that you want.
You have to be creative when thinking about food. Like you can come up with so many options to what to eat. You just have to go it together.
If you are living in an apartment, or not apartment, like an on-campus resident hall that allows you to have like a kitchen and everything like that, or if you're staying off campus, make sure that when like you're grocery shopping and things like that, you're spending wisely because $100 can go a long way if you're using it like right. And if you're spending and you're budgeting, that can last you a good long while. So make sure that you're making the right decisions to make sure that you have stuff to eat and everything like that.
I'm not an extreme couponer, but I'm more like a modern one. Like I can really make. Ask Cece, she won't be. When I had like 150, and I had so many grocery bags, I had to use one of the carts, like the moving carts, to get in there. You can shop and really like rack up. But you gotta get not only shop smart, but like money wise, shop smart, like grocery wise. Don't get a lot of junk food and stuff like that. Get stuff that you can make, like noodles. You need a lot of pasta. Get a lot of pasta and a lot of pasta sauce. So you can do so much with that, okay?
Yeah.
Get you a whole chicken, because you can cut up a whole chicken. You can eat a chicken, like, legs, wings, boom. And you can cut up half of it, make like a chicken salad, cut the other half up, chicken noodle soup. You know, you can just do a lot. Like, think about how to stretch your meals.
How to stretch.
And also, like, when you're prepping for college, buy things that will help you store food longer. Because the longer you can store your food, the more food you're going to have for longer. So,
Tupperware,
like,
Tupperware, I wish. Because you can get Tupperware and hit Schaefer.
oh my gosh, yes.
This is a close
Schaefer
friend
is the dining hall here. But
Yeah, sorry.
Go ahead, tell us
Travis,
that.
these are Travis's hacks or whatever. Get you buy you 1 jug of milk. Once you finish your jug of milk, take the jug to Schaefer and refill it up with that milk. Boom. Use a swipe and you got free milk and you're good to go.
look at that.
He also said go with Ziploc bags and put it under the cereal thing and turn it. You got a bag of cereal. Boom.
And you bring your water bottle.
Oranges.
Yes.
Because I always do the fruits.
Oh yeah, she always still fruits.
Tupperware, you can get like the dinners, like fried chicken Mondays, get you some chicken, get you a side. Boom, that's a meal for another day.
Also check out Ram Pantry here in
Oh, yeah.
Are they still doing it?
Yes, they help in these students. I don't know the requirements.
Don't overpack for college because, like, bruh,
Minimize.
and especially if you're in like a dorm, like Brent or something. My
Residence
guy,
hall.
like, I know my dad told me this, but I didn't believe him. Like, I was like, you know what? I'm Stephanie. I could do this, but you're decorating half a room, my guy. Don't overdo it. Like, you got half a room. It's not even a whole room.
For the besties do it and put a couch in there and just y'all besties, you can do it. If it's somebody that you just met, easy.
Yeah, Don't, you can't like look up over at your side of the room and you got boom, boom, boom. Hey, what? And then you go split. Exactly. Like try to coordinate with your roommate, like so that when you guys walk into the room, it's legit not just a line of like zebra print and hot pink and then tan and white.
Yo,
Since it is your room, if you like zebra print and
Go
it.
ahead.
Go for it.
It doesn't have to match. It's not about what people think, bro.
But don't, in moderation is what we're saying. Don't blow all your money on decorations. Because honestly, you're only there for about a year. And that's like 9 months. Yeah, you're only there for 9 months, and then you're out.
You go home a lot because they get kicked out. Yeah.
Oh,
Be mindful of that. During breaks, you have to
No,
go.
for every break, for every
break.
time the campus, the university closes, anybody in the freshman dorm, you gotta go. They kick you out, bruh, and it's so annoying.
If by any chance you're like me and you might live overseas or your parents live like across the country, and you like time yourself out, because if you live in a freshman dorm, you will get kicked out. And there's been so many times that your girl has struggled and had nowhere to go. Had nowhere to go when these breaks hit. So just find yourself accordingly. If you have like relatives or friends that you can stay with, just know, because when fall break hits and you think, oh, it's a 4-day break, they're not going to make me leave. They will make me leave.
Alright, so that's all that we have for you guys today. Thank you guys for being in the video. You should catch them in more videos soon on my channel. Hopefully maybe we'll do some like challenges or some cooking vlogs. Like, comment, share, subscribe. And yeah, watch the rest of my videos. And thanks for watching, guys.
See ya.
Peace out, girls.
You can put the shawl on your leg like an old. We like those videos where they're like, so we got some questions for the viewers.
No, seriously though.
We do look like
Okay, so question from Instagram.
You don't get your
So I've been requesting, and I asked you guys to ask me questions. And
I was like,
the number one requested question is, I'm a marketing mistress.
Bad ball.
And together we are.
Wait, hold on, no, stop. Wait, no.
Really?
Bam.
Yes.
And together, we made
The Blink Squad.
No.
We didn't say
House
House
of the
of
Brady
the
Bunch.
Oh,
the fourth of Lit Like Vic.
The Cabas.
Oh fuck that.
the big.
The Vicks is staying lit.
Me and my good friend Malik here. We are classified juniors. I mean, I'm just, we're here with the fresh. I mean, the
Sophomore.
sophomore.
Oh, you're gonna go.
Virginia.
What is it? Student organization.
Very
Vocation.
open. Make sure you have fun. Make sure you. Today, what's this darkness? It's.
I told you the light.
Okay, they look like a whole.
Cotton tree.
Catch you guys in more videos in the future. Hopefully,
You want to do it again? Hi.
Dance break.
Malik,
What? What's the plan there?
Pull your damn short down.
Thank you.
subscribe,
And if you see
share.
us on campus, don't scare to be saying.
Yeah. Where does this cat come from?